Good morning, everyone. Deepti ma'am, you can start the session.
Yeah. Good morning, Chandana.
Yeah, good morning.
Is my
Thank you.
voice clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
And is my screen visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. So very good morning, everyone. So in last three sessions, we discussed about the Excel module. And in that, we have seen from scratch how you can just find the meaningful information out of your data. And for that purpose, we have just learned the basic functions. And the next day, we covered the logical functions. And the third day, we have just used the pivot table. And using the pivot table, you can find the meaningful information, and that we can represent in the form of pivot charts, right? So that is all about the just a recap of the previous three sessions. So today we are learning the new module, that is the Power BI. Okay, so why we are learning this Power BI? What are the advantages of this module, and why the companies are now switching towards this particular Power BI tool, right? So as in Excel also, you can get the data from multiple places and you can find the meaningful information out of the data. Okay. Power BI is also the power is powerful, and the BI stands for the business intelligence tool. Okay. So why this is powerful tool? Because within a 15 to 20 minutes, you can design your dashboard. Okay. So if you don't have the prior knowledge of that particular tool, still it is very simple, very user friendly, and it is very, what you can say, convenient for each and everyone to find the information from the data. Okay. And one more very important thing is this is the totally free tool for everyone. Okay. So once you will download the Power BI in your system, it is totally free for you. You can do whatever visualization you wanted to create using the any kind of data. Okay. So this is again not the domain specific. You can find the whatever information you want in the form of visualization, charts, and finally you can create a very beautiful dashboards. Why we are creating the dashboards here? To get the meaningful information, to find the insight from the data, and definitely that will help the company to get the good business, good profit for the company. Okay. So moving to the next, what is Power BI, and why the like, is it the free for all the users? Yeah, definitely. The Power BI is a very powerful tool, and as I said before also, this tool is totally free for all the users. Okay, once you will download in your system, that is totally free for you. Okay, now you have the question like, can I connect to the multiple data sources? Can I get the data from cloud? Can I get the data from website? Because company is not providing all the information in one place, right? So what this Power BI will do? Power BI will find the information from any kind of data, from Excel file, from any folder, from any, what you can say, cloud data, any server data, any website data. You just get that data from website, load it in your Power BI tool, and you can create your own visualization. Not only this, you can go with the Army, Air Force, Navy, military, any data, and that data also you can use for creating the visualizations. Okay. Now in the Power BI, there is one more important feature we have, that is called as a DAX. Okay. So as we have the time concern, so I'm just covering this topic in very quickly, because for this we need a lot of time to understand this concept. Yeah. So what is DAX? Suppose if my company is having the information, and my business partner or my whatever the client is there, they're asking me that I want the other information. Suppose I don't have the amount column, I don't have the cost column. And my company says, can you just tell me which product is having good cost, or which products are good for my company? What is the for top five products which is having the maximum amount? So I will one question will be in my mind, definitely, like, if I don't have the amount column, then how I can find the information, right? So to finding such information, the things which are not available with you, we will use the DAX. This is just the expression combination of formulas and the expression, and using that you can just create your own DAX and you can use for the visualization purpose. Okay. So basically, this is the Microsoft product. So this is just a small history about that. So two peoples from the, what you can say, Microsoft company, they are just working on the few projects and all, and they found that other things are not helping them to get the information, and They're not helping to the project also. So what they decided, they just invented one, what you can say, app, and that app name is called as a Power BI. So in September 2013, Power BI is added to the Office 365 as well, okay, as a free software, okay. So this is totally free for all the users, not only in the laptop and desktop, but the people can use the Power BI in their mobile as well. So we have the Power BI mobile as well, which you can use it using your like mobile Android phones and all. Okay. Yeah. So this is the business intelligence tool. You can get the data from anywhere. As I said before, you can get the data from any of the app, any of the what you can say servers, any of the cloud, and you can find the meaningful information out of the data. So here, if you don't know the detail regarding the Power BI, still once I will show you the example, you will understand. Yeah, definitely. If I will learn this tool, definitely it will be helpful for my company and all, right? So this is very, very user-friendly tool, and you can simply drag and drop the values and you will get the very good dashboards in the Power BI. Okay. Now, what are the different platforms we have? We have the Power BI desktop. What is a Power BI desktop? Power BI desktop means everyone can use this app in your laptop, in your desktop. Okay. This is totally free for you. Then we have the Power BI services. So if you're working in any company, so company will not provide the data on your systems, right? They will just view the access, that is a server access or the cloud access. Okay. So that app is a online platform. We are calling that Power BI as what? Power BI services. Okay. And the third one is Power BI mobile. So Power BI mobile, everyone can use in their Android phone and iOS devices. Okay. So these are the three different platforms for the Power BI, and using this, what you can do, you can find the meaningful information out of your data, right? Moving towards the next slide. This is simple architecture to understand what exactly this Power BI is doing, right? So to understand this architecture, so this is the data. Data means what? Information. So I will collect the information from multiple sources, maybe in the form of file, maybe in the form of folder, maybe the server data, cloud data, website data, Excel file, anything, anywhere data, right? So that data first I will collect, because without data, I cannot create any charts and visualization. The first step, I will collect all the data. After collecting all the information, I will go for a Power Query window. So this Power Query window is present in Power BI. In this one, what you can do, suppose if data is not proper, if the data entry people will do the wrong entries, they will give some space, the spelling is not proper, correction, you have to do a lot of correction in that data, right? So for data cleaning purpose, we are using the Power Query window. Okay. After this Power Query window, we can load. Once my data is clean, I will feel that, yeah, names are proper, date is proper, text data is also proper. Then I will load this data where? In the Power BI desktop. Okay. Suppose if my company is giving a single data, I can directly work on the data and I can create the charts, which we have already seen in yesterday's session in the Excel as well, right? But if my company will provide the 3, 4, 10, 100 data, then what I will do? That time, what we have to do, we have to do the connection between the data. And that is called as what? Data modeling. So for that, Power Pivot is a tool which is used for the creating the connection between the data. Once my connection is done, everything is perfectly all right, I can create the reports, right? And once my report is done, my dashboard is ready, and I can share that dashboard, or I can publish that dashboard in the Power BI services. I can share with my client, I can share with my customer, and definitely that will be very helpful for my company to get the good amount of profit from the data, right? Same way in the website also, if you search, you will get this kind of architecture. So this previous one, I have just created for your understanding purpose. So how the data will flow in the Power BI, right? Yeah, so here also there's, you can see this in this image, you can collect the multiple data sources, you can transform. After transforming, we have to store the data, right? Excel is used to store, but Power BI will not store. So Power BI will store the data in the data warehouses, right? After storing the data, I will create the different charts, visualizations, scorecards. I can work on the IPL data. I can work on the World Cup data. Any data I can take and I can create the dashboards. Once my dashboard is ready, I can provide to my users on the basis of their requirement, right? So these are the different platforms. We have the Power BI desktop, which is used for desktop users. Then we have the mobile app, we have the Power BI services, we have the gateways, and we have the mobile app, which is totally free for all the users. Okay. Yeah. Now, I told you that Power BI is totally free, right, for all the users. But on the basis of your data, the company has to pay to Microsoft. If I'm using the small data, that is totally free. But if the company is working on a huge data that is 1 GB or 10 GB, that time they have to get the access from the company, that is Power BI Pro and Premium. So these are the different prices on the basis of their cost. Okay. So Power BI Desktop is totally free for the user. Power BI Pro, 60 days free trial they will provide, and after that the company has to pay $9.9 to the Microsoft. Okay. And Power BI Premium, $4,995. Okay, you have to pay to the Microsoft. See, you don't have to pay. Again, I'm telling this is again free for us. The company will take care. So if company will hire you as a Power BI developer or as a data analyst, business analyst, that time company will take care of that. While once they will get the project, the company will pay to the Microsoft, and that will be free for us. If you will see the creation wise, visualization wise, view wise, everything is totally same in all the tools. Only why the cost is more? Because of the data. If data is big, company has to pay to the. Suppose in Drive also, if we'll consider the simple example, if you're using the Play Store, right? In the Play Store, if you have the whatever the capacity of your particular mobile or whatever this one, or you can consider the Google Drive. So you have the free space, suppose 1 GB is the free space. So after the 1 GB, if your data is more, the Google will ask you to pay for that remaining data, correct? So the same way, the Power BI will also, if you have the huge amount of data, the company has to pay to the Microsoft. Okay. Yeah. So next we will move towards the Power BI tool. So for Power BI tool, let me hide this. Yeah. Yeah. So for the Power BI tool, in the Google, you can just type for the download Power BI, download Power BI. What we are using here, desktop, right? Download the Power BI desktop. Okay. So Power BI desktop. So once you will type this, you will get this particular link. Click on the link. This is the website for the Microsoft. Okay, can you see on the top what is automatically it is showing? Power BI Microsoft.com. Okay, and this is the download option. So once you will go for this, there are multiple products you will find, as I showed you in that also, PPT also. One is a Power BI desktop. Second one is a Power BI Pro, then Premium, Power BI mobile app, embedded, and the report server. Okay. So as I want the Power BI desktop, I will click on the Power BI desktop. Can you see? Download free. Once you will download this in your system, so if you want the link, I can just drop this link in the chat. I don't think so. I have the access for that. Let me check. Everyone is able to see? Hopefully, yes. Can you please drop it in the chat? Have you received the link for the Power BI? Yes, no? Can you please confirm? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so you can just click on the link, click on the Power BI desktop and just click on the download button. So once it is downloaded, so how you are downloading the other software in your system, same way you can download the Power BI as well. Okay. So after downloading the Power BI, you will find this kind of screen. Okay. So if you wanted to go with the new Power BI screen, so I will just click on the blank report. Blank means what? Nothing is present in my report. Correct? So this is the Power BI screen. So in Excel, everyone has seen we have the small rectangular cells, and in that only data will be stored. But here, are you finding any data currently? No. If I will see in the data tab, nothing is visible to me. Can you see? You haven't loaded any data yet. Without data, Power BI is nothing, right? Because all the BI tools need the data. Without data, they cannot do anything. If I wanted to create any chart, I need the data, right? So here are multiple ways how you can get the data. See here, get data option. So before that, just let me highlight few things which are very important. Interfacing of this particular tool. Yeah, so let me start with this. Okay, yeah. So this dotted line, whatever you will find in the middle part, right? This dotted line, So this is the space where you have to create your dashboard. So Excel is having number of rows and number of record. 10,48,576 and 16,000 columns are present. So that much, till that you can do whatever you want, right? But Power BI says I have this much screen. You have to manage only in this screen how you wanted to create the dashboard. You can create your dashboard. You can put a single chart. That is totally up to you. Okay. Now, same way as we have the in Excel sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, here we have the page 1. Using this plus sign, you can add the multiple pages, right? Same way, you can double click, you can rename the page, right click, you can create the duplicate. That is similar to your Excel, okay? Because Excel is also the Microsoft product and even the Power BI is also the Microsoft product. So once you will work on these two tools, you will find the similarities between both the tools because as the both products are from the same company, right? Yeah. This is entire visualization part charts. Okay. So in Excel, if you'll go for recommended chart in the pivot table, you can find the multiple charts are available to you. So you have to click and you have to check each and every chart. But whenever you have the data, first create the pivot table and then go for the charts and all. Okay. So it is a lengthy process, right? And in Power BI, it is very user friendly and easy to understand the data. So here, if I will check, this is the which tab? Data tab. Okay. So what is data tab? To get the data. Without data, these charts are nothing for me. Correct? Without chart, I cannot do anything in the visualization. Okay. Now, these are the different options are there in each tab. So this entire thing, if you'll consider, this is the report view. That means currently you are in the report view where you can create your chart. This one is a data view similar to your Excel in the form of tables. And this is the model view. Why this model view is present? To see the connection between the data. If you have a single data, modeling is not needed at all because directly I can create the charts and visualizations, right? But if I'm having the different data, 2, 3, 4 different data, that time I need to do the connection between the data. So that time this model wave view will become in the picture, right? And this is, as I said before, also DAX. So here you can write your own expression and you can find the new information from your old data. Okay, that is called as a DAX. Okay, yeah. So till here, everyone understood? Please drop it in chat. Yes, no. Hope this is clear for all. This is just the basic introduction. Great. Yeah, so now we will move towards the get the data. Okay, so what Power BI says, you have the option to get the data from multiple sources. If you have any file, if you have any website, you can get data from there and you can create the chart. And even if you wanted to practice first time, I'm having my own sample data. Can you see use sample data here? So I will just click on this one. Once I will click on this one, yeah. So I will go and click on the sample data. So once I will click on the sample data, it will take a time to load. Let me stop sharing. I will close the file and I will open one more time. Okay. Yeah. So currently, if I will check, just it is loading. Yeah. So here, if you'll check, I don't have any data here. I will just click on the use. sample data. Okay, so once I will click on the use sample data, yeah, can you see this pop-up will open? Due to the internet issue, that time it was not loading the data. So I've just opened the file and now I have the option to what? Load sample data. So I will click on the load sample data, right? Yeah. So once you will click on load sample data, can you see we are having the option here? One is a finance data and one is a this sheet. Can you see? I got this kind of data. So this is just like your Excel. You are having the column as a segment, country, product, discount band, multiple things are present. And here you have the name of the particular segment, the government, mid-market, channel partners, right? Here we have the country information like Canada, Germany, France, like Mexico, multiple country information. These are the different products we have, Paseo and Montana, and discount bands we have, right? So this way, this is the entire information which is in the form of rows and column. That is called as what? Table, right? In Excel also we have seen if you have any information in the form of rows and column, that is called as what? Table. So data will be stored in the form of what? Rows and column. And finally, that is called as what? Table, right? So what I want this information should be available in my Power BI. I will click on which option? Financial data. Once you will click on this, I will click on load. Okay, I want this data in my Power BI. Okay. So once I will click on the load option, that data is loading here. Yeah, what it is showing, how many records are there? Total 700 records are present in this sample data, right? Suppose if this sample data, I'm having this particular information. I'm having the sales value, COGS value, country, date, discount band. Let me move this side so it will be easy for you to understand. Just a second. Yeah. So in this, before, have you seen that here it was getting the option that you don't have the data, right, for analysis, but now it is telling me which data is present? Financial data. And it is telling that this data is imported. At what time, at which date? Can you see? Data refreshed at what time? That information is available with you. Now, here, if you will find, this is my entire data. I have the year, I have the gross sale, I have the discount, I have the discount band, correct? All this multiple information is present, right? So how you will identify like this is which kind of data? So for that, I will just highlight few things here for you. Whenever you will find this summation symbol or aggregation symbol, that is a numerical data. So in Excel also, we have seen the three different data: text, number, and date. Here also the same data is present in Power BI also. The number before which, if you are finding this summation symbol, even in the pivot table also, we have seen the summarize option. So sum of the value, sum, average, max, mean, you can find for what? Numerical data. So this is whenever you'll find summation, that entire data is called as what? Numerical data. Now country. Before country, there is no symbol. Before month name, there is no symbol. Even before my segment, there is no symbol. Before the product, no symbol. So if you're not finding any symbol before the data, that is which data? Text data. What is left with me now? Number is done. Text is done. I'm left with only date information. So how to find the date information? Calendar symbol. Can you see this calendar symbol before date? Only one date information is present, right? Correct? So that is a calendar symbol. So this way you can easily identify whether I'm having the text data, whether I'm having the numerical data, or whether I'm having the date data. Correct? After identifying the data, now I can go for the visualization to create the charts, because this tool is used for what purpose? Creating the different charts, right? Yeah. So I will just go for this one. I will go for the page one and I can just rename this with. Okay. I will just give the name to this chart as what? Bar chart. Okay. What name I've given? Bar chart, right? So for this bar chart, I wanted to create the bar chart here. Bar chart means what? Yesterday also we have seen in the pivot table. The chart consists of one number and one date, right? So, sorry, one number and one text data. So if I wanted to create one chart with one number and one text, what I will do, I will just remove this annotate from here so that it will be clear for you. Yeah. So I will just click on the first chart. See the very simple and easy way to create the chart. Click on the first chart. This chart is present. This is showing in the form of what? Bar, right? This is the bar chart, right? In this bar chart, I need one text information and one numerical information, right? So I wanted to see the country-wise sales value. Once I will select the country and sales. Can you see very simple and easy way your chart is ready? So United States of America is performing good. And apart from that, followed by the Canada and which is having the less sales here, Mexico. What I did, nothing. Simply take the bar chart, whatever information you want, just put the checkbox, that's it. If you don't want to put the checkbox, drag the country here, drag the cells here, done. If I'm not happy with the cells, you will find that there is no that much difference in the cells. Can I check with the profit? Yes. In the profit also I can see France is having the maximum value. Before what we have seen, sales is good in which state? United States of America. But profit wise, if I will see my France country is performing good in terms of profit. So this analysis I got from the data. But if I'm having this information, this is my data. And if I will ask like how much is the sales, total sales for Germany, what we will do? How many times Germany is present, I will check. I will do the sum of the sales value. And if I will apply the ifs condition, right? So if my particular country is equal to Germany, then I will find the sum of the sales value. And if it is not, then it will be blank, right? But it is difficult for me to go one by one. I can check for Germany, then I can go for Canada, Mexico, France. It is very difficult, right? Now, if I will go with this kind of charts and visualization, within a very small span of time, you can easily understand like, yeah, definitely my France is performing good. So what we will do, we will just do the basic formatting so that my name should be visible properly. This number also should be visible properly. I should add some values here and I can put the title also proper. So I will just do the basic formatting for this particular chart. So whenever you want to do the formatting, see this brush is there. So in Excel also you have the format option, same way. Formatting is similar here also. Inside the formatting, I can format my x-axis. I can format my y-axis. I can format my title. I can format my data labels, right? I will go one by one. Y-axis. Inside the y-axis, I will just make the bigger size of the text. Can you see now? Countries are visible. Yes. I will just make it bold so that it is more clear for me. Just bold, right? Now this, can you see this country word is present? This is the title for my y-axis. I don't want this title, right? If country names are present, why I should need the title? Now can you see? Title is removed. This is about which axis? Y-axis. Same way, I will go to the x-axis. Inside the x-axis, I will go for values because in x-axis, what you have? Values. I will just make it 16. Let me make it bold. Can you see now? 0, 1, this one. And color, I will select which color? Black color. Done. X is done, Y is done. Now I will go for what? Next option. Title also, I don't want here that sum of the profit. I don't want. I can remove this. Then similarly, x-axis, I have not done the black color. So I will go to the same y-axis also. And from here, instead of that light color, I will go for black. So that again, it will be more clear and highlighted in the chart, right? After that, after doing this x-axis and y-axis, okay, I will just scroll down a little bit. X is done, Y is done. Yeah. We have the zoom slider here. So using this zoom slider, you can move this one data. Can you see? If I want the range from 1 to 2, I can move this also. And I can move this also, right? So this slider, I can move left, I can move right, and I can increase the width of that, and I can see the specific range of the values. I will go to the bars. If you wanted to highlight the first bar in the green color as this is the highest value, I will go to the colors. Okay. What I will do, I will just go for x-axis, y-axis, and the bars. Okay. See, I will check the which country here, category, all I don't want. I will go for France. France color, I will select the green color from color palette. Okay, can you see now? Highest value is highlighted in which color? Green color, right? Similarly, what I want Mexico should be in the red color, that as this is having the very less value. So Mexico is having the very less value. Can you just convert the Mexico in the red color? It's done. Now, can you see the person can easily understand, yeah, France is performing very good and Mexico is having the very less values, right? After this, what I wanted to put the data labels, right? Can you see these data labels? I will just turn on this feature, right? But this size is very small. This is the total value for what? France. But this is very small. I am not able to see that values. What I will do, go to the data label. I will go to the values and some of the profit value. I want the size bigger. So I will just make it bigger. Okay. Let me make it bold. And color also, I will select which color? Black color, right? Now we have the position also. So if you wanted to put the data labels, can you see? Here we can change the display unit, we can change the transparency. Okay, so depending on your requirement, you can do the changes in your information, right? So details, if you want, you can put the detail. If you want the background color for that data label, you can change the data label. Now what is left, I will just go to the general option, and in the general option, I will go for title. Okay, so title, as this is the header for my data, I will keep the bigger size for my title. Okay, bold. Text color, I will select the light color, and the background color, I will go with the darker color. Okay, so which color we can take? This is fine. Okay. So if you want different color, that is totally up to you which color you wanted to select, right? Now, similarly, I wanted to put the background color because this white is not looking good. What I will do, I will go to the effects. Inside the effects, background color, I will take the same color, but same color is not looking good. What I will do, I will just increase the transparency of this. Can you see now? Before it was very not clean and good chart, but now on the basis of my requirement, I've just changed the color, background, labels, everything. Now this chart, if I will show, the person can easily understand the chart very clearly. Okay, so depending on your requirement, choose whatever color you want, whatever formatting you want. That is definitely everyone's choice is different, right? Yeah, so after this, I will put the shadow and I will put the visual borders. Okay, so let me reduce this one. Yeah, can you see some shadow is added in the background? So it will look good. Your chart will pop up in your dashboard, right? So this is which chart? This is the bar chart. It will show the which information. Can you see title is also taken automatically? Sum of the profit by country. So I can see, yeah. So this chart is helping me to find which country is performing good in my data set. But if I will show this data and if I will ask the question to you, which country is performing good? Are you able to give me the answer? Yes, no? From this raw data, if I will ask you which product is performing good for my company, are you able to find from this data? Yes. Or which product is having the good sales value? Are you able to find here? Yes, no? Yes. You need to do the basic calculation. You need to perform the if condition, take the sum of the values. Sometimes you will miss some values and your answer will not be the correct, right? But using this kind of data, definitely it is very helpful and very good way to analyze your data, right? Same way, I will go to the next chart. So for this next chart, what I will do, I will give the name as what? Area chart. or line chart, whatever you want. I will go with the area chart. Okay. So for area chart, this is the area chart. Once you will hover the mouse, you will understand which chart is for what purpose, right? Can you see this is area chart? I will click on the area chart, right? What does this chart indicate? This chart indicates that area below the line will be in the different color, shaded area below the line, right? And whenever you want the line chart, you need to go with the time series analysis. I will select the date. Okay, what I've done, I've selected the date. Date wise, I wanted to see the sales value. What I did, date wise sales value. Can you see this is the 23 sales, total sales for the year 23, and this is the total sales for which year? 24, right? This is which chart? Area chart. So this is the yearly sales value, correct? What I want, I need to go and check for the more deep level. I will click on this second next level of the hierarchy. What you got here? Quarterly analysis. Year wise, I can see 23 is performing good. But in that also, which quarter is good for my company? Quarter 4. I will go for the more deep analysis. This is monthly analysis. Which month is performing good? October month is performing good for my company. And if I will see the day wise, see day wise, they don't have the information day wise, so you will not get any chart here. Just the total value you will get, that is the aggregate value. If I wanted to go to the up level, monthly, quarterly, year, right? So this is my final level of the, correct? Which chart is this? This is the area chart. See, once I have done the formatting for the first chart, I don't have to again do the same thing, right? Only one chart is enough. Everyone knows the format painter in Excel. I will go for format painter, area chart, and just click on this. Done. The chart is ready. How much time it will take? Hardly 1 minute. Yes, no? If you will feel that, yeah, sales, I'm not happy with the sales. I wanted to see with the which value unit sold. I can go with unit sold. If I'm not happy with unit sold, I can go with the COGS, cost of goods sold, right? Got the analysis for cost of goods sold, right? Not happy with this, you can go with the discount. Got the discount. So this way, it is up to you what information you wanted to showcase. Within a fraction of second, you can change the information, right? This is which chart? Area chart. I will click one more sheet here. I will just give the name to this one as a double click, and you can rename this page. What name I will give? I will give the name as what? Pie chart. Okay. Pie chart. So for the pie chart, just click on the pie chart. Okay. Once you will click on the pie chart, this chart is present in the middle, and I will go with the not country. I will go with the discount band wise discount. Can you see what I've taken? Which discount band is having maximum discounts? That I got the total analysis here. So light, this blue color indicates high value. So high band is having more discount, 57.76%, followed by the medium, followed by the low. This way you'll get the analysis, right? Now, again, I will do the same thing. Click on this, click on the chart, format painter. I will go to the pie chart and just click on this. My pie chart is ready with values, with everything, right? What I did? Nothing. Simply pie chart. Whatever you want, you can take the pie chart. Correct? Same way, I will add one more chart here. So for the one more chart, if I wanted to go with the, what we can take, we have the location, country, yes. So I will go for map. Okay. I will select the simple map here. What I will do, country wise, yeah. So as map is not available in this, I need to again activate the map. So no problem. We can go with the other map. Okay. Yeah, I will go with the tree map. Okay. So this is the tree map. Inside the tree map, what we can do, I will go with the segment wise profit. Can you see? Which sector is performing good for my company? Government sector, followed by the small business, followed by the channel partner, and followed by the mid market, right? So here, if you want the previous formatting, you can copy that. But if you don't want, you can just click on the chart and you can do your own formatting, right? So if you want legends, you can add. If you want the color, I will just add the data label. Can you see I've added the data label? Go to this one. I will just increase the size because that is not visible. 16. Let me make it bold. Color white is fine for me, right? See, call out values. I will just stop. If you don't want, you can remove that call out category labels. So inside the category level, even that is not visible. Size is 10. I will just make it a little bit bigger. Now can you see? I'm able to see the channel partner, mid-market, everything, government. So which is performing good? Government sector is performing good for my company, followed by the small business, but the mid-market is having very less profits. So I need to focus why my mid-market is not performing good in the company, right? So this is the analysis which you are getting from your data. So for this page one, I will give the name as what? Tree. Yeah. Okay. So first chart is a bar chart. Second one is a area chart. Third one is a pie chart. And this is the tree map. Okay. Similarly, if I wanted to go with any chart, I can select that chart and I can create my own visualization here, right? Again, I will click on this one. I will go for donut chart. Donut chart. So for the donut chart, product wise, you can see the manufacturing cost, you can see the gross sales. Okay, so I will go with the which chart? Donut chart. This is my donut chart. I will select the donut chart in the middle. What I want, you decide what information you want. I just want the one segment. Instead of segment, I can go with the product wise. Product wise, what I wanted to see, COGS value, but almost the same, right? This is not giving me the proper analysis. Let me go with the profit, almost the same. If I will go with the sales price, almost the same. Manufacturing, yeah. Can you see here? In this donut, I can find the manufacturing prices. I can easily understand the trend and pattern here. So 40% is covered by VTT, then Amarilla, then Velo, then Pasio, and the last one is Caltera. So Caltera is performing very less in terms of manufacturing price, and which is leading here. So VTT and Amarilla is performing very good for my company. That we can analyze your data, right? Same way, you can go to the pie chart, remap any chart, click on the chart, format painter, and go to the donut chart and just put your brush on. Simple. Yes. How many of you understood? Please drop it in the chat. Is it clear? Very simple and easy way. So what you can do, you can download the Power BI through that link. And after downloading the Power BI, you can just click on the sample data and you can create your own charts here, right? So first one is a bar chart, followed by the bar chart. Take which information? One text and one number. So what is the text here? Country is my text and what is number? Profit. So if you're not happy with profit, you can remove the profit, put the sales. You will get the country wise sales value, right? So find the meaningful information, right? Okay. Now suppose if I will go with this particular chart, this is a donut chart. Let me add one more chart here. To that, I will give the name as what? Column chart. Not column chart. We can take the, yeah. So instead of going for a new chart, what I will do, I will take the duplicate of bar chart. Okay, so right click on this and I will create the duplicate. Okay, so for this, I will give the top three country or top three, whatever you want, you can take that discount band, Can go with the country. So we'll go with the country. Okay, top 3 country. I am having the information. My data is having the 5 different countries information. But what I want, I just wanted to see only top 3 information, right? This is just the duplicate of my bar chart and I'm renamed with the top 3 countries, right? So if I wanted to see the top 3 countries, that means United States should not be visible to me. Mexico should not be visible to me. Only France, Germany, and the Canada, right? Click on the chart. I will go to the country, this drop down arrow. This is the filter section, right? So in Excel also you have the filter. Same way here also you have the filter. Okay, I will go to the which option? I will go for top N. How many top countries you want? Top 3. If you want top 5 products, top 5 students, top 5 states, top 5 countries, anything you can take. Top 5 customers, right? That way you can put the top information and even in the bottom information also you can see. Okay, so I want the top 3 countries. Along with these 3 countries, I want this countries is based on which value? Profit value. So what I will do, I will take the profit and you can put the profit here. So I will click on this. I will just take the profit and I will put the profit where? In my values. Without that, filter is not visible. Can you see? I cannot apply this filter here. What it is telling, if you want the changes in your data, you have to put some number. I want the top 3 countries, but on the basis of which value? On the basis of profit value. So I will take the profit and I will simply throw this profit in the values. Correct? Now click on apply. How many countries you are able to see here? Yes. Good tool, Power BI? Yes, no? Any answer? Simple to understand, easy to create and get the good information? Yes, no? Can you please drop it in the chat? So definitely you want to learn this tool, right? So this tool is definitely very helpful for businessmen, for any organization, for any company, for any institute, right? So which doctors are good in your particular hospital, which patients are there, which departments are available, top 3 departments. So I don't have to search in my raw data. You have to spend lot of time in that, right? So instead of going for that, what we can do, we can just create such kind of charts and definitely that will help my company to get the good information from the data, right? Bar chart, area chart, pie chart, tree map, donut chart, and the top 3 countries, right? Now, what I want after creating these charts, definitely I need to save the file, right? So whenever I wanted to save the file, what Excel says, I can save my file in XLSX format, right? XLSX. This is for new version. XLS for the older version, right? Now what Power BI says, if I wanted to save the file, I need to save in which format? PBIX. Okay. So this is the package data. Packaged packaged data. Okay. Or you can say instead of packaged data, what you can do, you can write the workbook, the simple word, workbook with data. Okay. The workbook with data, you have to save your file in which format? PBIX. Suppose if you don't want the data, what you want, if you are creating any dashboard and you want that dashboard will not be, the person cannot do any edit in that dashboard, right? That means that is just the template file. So that is called as PBIT. Okay. So PBIT is a workbook without data. Okay. Without data. So if I will share that file with you, you won't be able to do any changes. But if I will share this file with you, definitely you will be able to do the changes in that work. Okay. So that is the PBIX and PBIT, with data and without data. Okay, the simple word I've written. You can understand with data you can save, and without data you can save. So if I wanted to share this file with my particular manager, so manager wanted to do some changes in that, so definitely you can share that. But if you wanted to share with any other person and you want that that person should not do any changes in your file, you have to share in which format? PBIT. Only two formats are there. One is PBIX and one is PBIT. But if I will show this way, you will not understand what is that PBIX and what is that PBIT, right? What we will do, we will save this file. I will go to the file. Okay. Can you see save as option? Save as. I will click on save as. I need to browse the location. So I will search for the, suppose I will go for the desktop. So I will go for downloads, and in the downloads, I will just go with the, which option? Practice workshop. I will just give the name as what? Practice workshop. Okay. Along with that, I will mention the date, that is 11 and 12th of June. Okay. So that it will be easy for me to understand. Yeah, this is the file in which I have the information about 11th and 12th session for Power BI. Okay. So tomorrow again, I don't have to do the same thing, right? My file is already ready. So if I wanted to create the dashboard using the same file, tomorrow we can work on the other concept. That is a dashboard concept, right? So what I will do, just see this practice workbook, I have workshop, I have given the name, and 11th and 12th June. See the save as type, Power BI dot PBIX. If I will share this file with you, you will be able to do the changes in the file. That is PBIX. What is the second? Can you see? Power BI template file. Correct? Can you see this is PBIT template? Only the charts are there, but data is not visible to you. You cannot do any changes in that. If you wanted to change the sales to profit, not possible. But in PBIX, it is possible for you to do the changes in your data set. Once you will click on this, I will click on which option? Okay. So if you'll see very carefully on the top, let me hide this. Yeah. On the top, what you will find here? See the name, Practice Workshop 11th, 12th June. Correct? Before it was just the 1, 2, 3 like that, it name will be there, right? But now it is changed to the Practice Workshop 11th and 12th June. So what is the shortcut to save? Control S. Your file is saved, right? So tomorrow if I will open the file, it is not the blank file. It is with these charts only, right? Yeah. So this is the bar chart after saving the file. This is area chart, pie chart, tree map, donut chart, and the top 3 countries. Okay. So in tomorrow's session, what we will do, we will create one simple and small dashboard to understand the concept, how my charts are changing, how my values are changing. So yesterday also, whatever the things we have seen, if you will click any slicer, so tomorrow we will just put few slicers and we will create the dynamic dashboard in the Power BI. Okay. So as I'm having the finance data, what we will do, we will create the finance dashboard in tomorrow's session. Okay. Yeah. So how was the session? Everyone understood the topic? Yes. So Power BI is a very important tool, that is a business intelligence tool used to get the meaningful information from your data set, right? For that purpose, how to get the meaningful information in the form of charts and visualization. Okay. So it is totally your choice which chart you want. See, suppose after creating this chart, if you feel that already I have done one bar chart, why I should again go for a bar chart, right? I will click on the chart. I'm not happy with the bar chart. Can I convert to the column? Yes, definitely. So your column chart is ready. If suppose you will feel that, yeah, I'm not happy with this also, can you just convert to the any other chart? I will convert to the donut. I will convert to the pie. So just hover your mouse and you can see the changes in your chart, right? Yeah. So this way, I have converted this top 3 customer to the which chart? Column chart, right? So bar chart, column chart, area chart, pie chart, tree map, donut chart. totally your choice. Which chart you want, you can create your own chart and you can create your visualizations, right? Yeah. How was the session, everyone? Can you please confirm in the chat? Everyone is able to understand this. So I've already shared the link with you. Recording for the session. Chandan, are you there? Chandan, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So can you please inform them like where they will find the recording for this particular session? So if they just wanted to go with the recording and see the session.
Okay. Actually, you can get the recordings from YouTube. So follow our YouTube channel. So there you will get.
So can you please share the link or something for them to in the chat so that it will be easy for them?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Just a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have the YouTube link. So if you wanted to just go with the recording for this particular session, and this session is live also. So even the live session is also available. And in YouTube also, once you will search for click on that particular link, you can directly open the link and you can see all the recording for today's session, right? There you can pause me, but here you cannot pause me as this is the live session, okay? Yes. So hope it was a good session for everyone and you got some knowledge regarding this Power BI tool. And definitely in future, you will use such kind of tools to analyze your any kind of information and data, right? Thank you all. Have a good day. Take care. Bye. See you tomorrow with good concept that is a dashboard. So put all the information in one place and we will create a good dashboard in tomorrow's session. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you all. Thank you, Chandana. Bye.
Students, I send that link. So
Yeah,
open the
everyone, you
link.
can just link, open the link and you can go with the YouTube videos. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. We'll meet on tomorrow. Bye, students.